It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ew. Frazier, why are you so far back?
Game one of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out.
Damn, I did not think he would get all the way out there.
Intercepted.
Okay.
And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with.
He's always trying to see you caking, see.
Nah, you can super sim it though.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust.
Dude,
I don't think that's the case. There's a lot
just
of game left.
Just start playing offense only.
To avenge that play.
It'll go by
still
faster.
Connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Damn.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game,
hey, so I'll order
this
me some
defense is
pizza.
going to have their hands full containing them.
I haven't either.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass, taken in
Who
by
said
the
that?
tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in
Nah,
the
buddy,
to just
answer.
make a
We might have to
play.
put him on
It wasn't a
AP.
whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the
No,
yards
he
after
took-
catch
Cam
that
took him
did the
off.
rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the
Hey,
I
so
want to
I'm
play
so
user.
with you,
Fuck
bro.
that CPU
Sometimes
shit.
players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, faking the give.
I told him 6, that's why I said that.
And that's going to be
I told him 6 this
incomplete.
morning.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Yeah. Nigga, log into an account and play for him so he can throw me 7 picks.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Monarchs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score.
New user alert, new user alert. Cam, what the fuck you gonna do about it?
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only
Nigga.
takes one guy to support the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Monarchs have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. He's got it.
Look at his speed,
And they're not gonna
99.
catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards for the touchdown.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready up. Come 19. Come 19. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And they will take him down.
My God, how?
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete.
Bro, they gonna call fucking illegal contact.
That's crazy.
And the nigga fucking zig into me. The fuck?
He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
And this drive is over before it
Damn it,
starts.
running back. Damn it.
To force 4th down.
Defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the run is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
I'm on coverage. What does he take now? Double screen.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
You just be saying shit.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Man in motion, heading left.
Take go.
They'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he
This
won the
may
Super Bowl
look like a
times.
simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
I'm not lying.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get into the end zone.
Man, we know no interior pressure, guys. Come on now.
What a start to the year.
The Bears is
in
the
this
Condors' other
opening
team. I
half.
told you, he nice. Yeah, went to the bowl with both teams. That's how you know he nice.
The extra point, up and good. And the Monarchs will get out
Only a
in front,
nigga nice to the game can go to the bowl with
17-7.
both teams.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Oh shit.
A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The
Yeah,
drive
I
will
thought Cam would
begin
appreciate
there.
that.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Damn, Cam down 10. He locked in up there, I see.
His drive will start on the ground. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound.
Who should have called what pass, Walt?
In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup,
Bro,
bro,
did you see my nigga glitching, trying to turn around? Nigga, that should have been an interception.
Took a shot here at the end of the quarter.
Ah,
but it
fuck
comes
you.
up incomplete.
Fuck you. Say what?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Track to 60.
You enabled her.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work.
Bro, come on now.
They turn it over on down.
Come on.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Tight end going in motion here. Now a run on first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now a handoff, running right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of two things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big third down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
He dropped it.
He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is
What is taking him so long to slide?
Teammates. 20-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down. They'll throw out of the gun.
Bro, get the fuck. All right, okay.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bulls are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Not much happening there. Just
these linebackers are elite, man.
Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Damn it, one. You got to sit your ass down, one. For real. Trying to get you targets, man.
He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in.
Good fucking play. That was
game that much easier. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to...
He works free. Right side.
We out of there. We out of there.
And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. It is a touchdown.
So if I can't run the ball, we're going to get some screen. Bad kick.
And this
Fuck.
one is no good. He can't convert the extra point.
That shit lagged on me just now.
A tie ball game. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down.
Let's go now.
He'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This shit pissed me the fuck off.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Whoa. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready up.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
19 tight.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Cowboy. Track 60.
Fuck.
Over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his
This motherfucker was just sitting there, man. Damn.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Come on. Set. Check, check, check.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Monarchs 23, Bulls 20.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Hurt, hurt. 18, rattler. Go.
The third quarter begins with a run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Let's go now.
And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Motion man, set right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Here it is on 4th down. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Here's a run going left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That's how you run that shit in
We're
there.
talking about the
Shit.
qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike. We all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together.
Nah, this dude definitely ain't no
Takes advantage of
slouch.
the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Crazy.
He remind me of Allen.
The kickoff team
This
is
dude
out
reminds
of
me of
field.
Allen a lot.
We're back to it as the kick's away. And this
Allen
one
plays the run a little
in the
better, though.
end zone will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, man.
What a good job defensively.
Yeah, man.
The ball was arriving, and it'll be 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Oh, he put too many people in the same spot.
There's a fine line between
I can't take
trusting your
credit for that.
arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
Gotta give me that.
And the Bulls are going to take
That's the second time he tried to pull that shit off.
16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Right back to him on 1st down. And This time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Handoff here, up the middle. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now a give on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down, Brooklyn.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
Give me that shit.
It's going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
Appreciate that. Give me that shit, man.
It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down.
Damn, my kicks keep messing up.
Guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll go with a counter on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Who done?
Second down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid.
With the score, Bulls 33.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now a give up the middle. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Trying to pick this one up on the
Bro, and they still didn't do it.
first down. They'll bring him down at the 28, but the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground. They'll stick with him again. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come up for 2nd and 2. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Oh my God!
He's in!
Jesus Christ!
A try here for the extra point.
He just juked the fuck out my team.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter.
It's a good game though.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Yeah, what up, y'all?
To it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 40. And he is out
Damn
of
it,
bounds
go
on the
down, bro.
other
Don't go
side
out of bounds.
midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's got the first down inside the 30. Ah, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.